This is what we have today. It's a Ta'unar Supremacy Armour. It's the full kit, it's awesome, and it's mine. It's also too big for the desk. Damn it. So I guess what we'll have to do is box by box by box. So we'll leave the main body to last. I'll pop that down here with the squeaky chair of doom. We've got the multi-driver box, and we'll go on and we'll start with the Supremacy Ion Cannon. I bought the one off the Forge World website that came with the full kit because it was slightly cheaper. That comes bundled with 2 of the Supremacy Ion Cannons. So these are identical. I'm just going to open this one up, move that box out of the way, and show you what's inside here. So this comes with its own set of instructions as the KX139 Ta'unar Supremacy Ion Cannon, and you can see that's it there. So now this can be assembled for either arm, it doesn't matter which. It really, I think it's somewhere in the instructions because I remember looking at this before, yeah. So it depends what way round you pretty much glue that. So this will all end up getting magnetized anyway. But interestingly enough, if we open this up and you can see this is the shoulder. Effectively, this is the shoulder joint there. This comes pre-drilled with holes for magnets. So I think it even says, yep, so there you go there. You need 6x2s and 8x2s. I have those. When I do a build video of this, I'll include Amazon affiliate links, so that if you buy this, you can buy your own. But so I mean, you've got all the bits. I'll just lay these all out so you can have a good look at what you get. You get your 3 ion cannons here. Then you get the breech and shoulder parts. So it's in and of itself, it's a pig resin kit, and then you realize it's only a tiny part of the whole overall thing. So if I remember from playing this before, that goes there, that goes there, and then that goes into the arm socket. So that gets you what you need. Then this bit connects to this bit. So I'm not going to do the usual showing you all the individual pieces, but you can go through the instructions and see that there are 11 steps. Oh, bugger, ripped them. And there's the exploded diagram there. So this is relatively easy to put together, hopefully. Certainly there's nothing particularly bad in the instructions, so I'm assuming this can go together quite easily. So you get 2 of those with this kit. I'm not going to open the other one because it'll be identical to this. I've already obviously opened them. Let's have a look now at the Supremacy multi-driver. Now I have looked at this again. This one I did open. The only one I haven't opened was the body, but this one is by itself awesome. I keep saying that word, but when you've spent this amount of money on something, you sort of have to get enthusiastic behind it. Again, there aren't that many parts to this. These pulse capacitors are about the smallest, fiddliest part. The only thing that concerns me with this one is that it doesn't look like you can magnetize the top weapon, and I do want to have it magnetized. So, hang on, let me get rid of this bubble wrap for you, because it sort of distracts. And pop him down there. And for reference, do I have a Fire Warrior handy? I do not. That's unusual. I do. There he is. No, Pathfinder. He's a Pathfinder. And this is the gun. So it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6. 5.5 to 6 Pathfinders tall. Which is impressive. It has to be said that there are that many guns. But let's have a look now at the little bits in the baggie. I love these Forge World baggies. There's just something so much fun about resin. So this, if I check the instructions, is the bit I think that glues onto the body. Yep. So that's the bit that glues onto the body. So the drawback to this is there are no magnets that I can see, no way, or no predefined magnets. So I may be drilling this to put magnets in. I do want magnets. I do want this to be magnetized. So these are the little small fiddly bits that have to go on top of the, you know, those holes there, there and there. And they are lovely square holes. Actually, not even square holes. They are square holes with a slight curve at one end. So they should only fit one way. And yeah, that should be fun. And then these are obviously the other bits of the shoulder armor that go whatever way around. Yeah, that way around. Problem with the gates is you can't really see. And then these are obviously part of the guns that sit on top or underneath there. So I mean, there's no real casting problems with these either. And they are, I'm just thinking you could buy one of these and use it to create some really awesome terrain pieces. If you had money to burn. I don't. I'm just making this into the big model. So let's get this put away, and then we'll open the main body. So there is the big dog. This is the body. So this will be the legs, the feet, and the main body. And I haven't opened this one, as evidenced by the fact that it still has the tamper seals, or the glue, or whatever the hell that is. Put the knife somewhere safe, because otherwise I'll cut myself. I stabbed myself with it last night doing something stupid. Nearly cut myself open in the stomach. But, ooh. So put the lid down there. So I start off with a layer of bubble wrap. It's always good. And we've got one. Looks like weapons and feet. Obviously they belong in the same box. Two. This is certainly more parts than I was expecting. And some more bubbly wrap. Big bubble wrap, that one. And oh my word, that is the biggest base I have ever seen. That is stupendously big. That must be, what, 15 centimeters? 6 inches for my American friends who like to use the wrong measurements. Seriously guys, convert to the metric system. It's just easier. Except for pints. And your pints are the wrong size if I remember rightly. Anyway. So yeah, that's what this is all going to build up. It's going to build up the body. So I'll get rid of the box. And we'll open up these instructions. So let's have a look at the exploded diagram. I find these very useful. So yeah, you can see there everything we've got. I'll lift that up so you can have a better look. Without reflecting too much light. Yeah, too glossy. But we've got feet. Why would you do a leg like that? Oh well, I don't know. I'm sure there's reasons. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to building this. I was actually considering live streaming it. I don't expect anybody would watch, but obviously it's a big project. So let's just open the main body. If anybody would actually be interested in watching me build this live, that would be interesting. So this is the main torso, which is a fairly big beefy bit of resin. I'll have to get the saw out for those gates. So that's the front of it. The shoulder, where this is the mating side for the magnets for the other one. That's pretty cool. So that is obviously going to fit somewhere. Where is that going to fit? So this is going to be a very boring video. I quite understand that, so I'm prepared for prepared for all the dislikes. But if I don't do these videos, then I don't actually do the modeling. So this is the first step for me to actually building this thing, you know. It's a big step considering I've had this for nearly 2 months. I got it on the 8th of August with the Manta, which after its unboxing has stayed in its box. because this is the desk. You can see the amount of clutter. I mean, this is me having cleared a large space. I've got so much other stuff to do, and I am terrible at finishing stuff. So that's what this is for. That almost looks like shoulder pad, missile oil. No, that looks almost like a piece from the carapace mounted, the torso mounted weapons. I wonder where that goes. Part of the knee. It's basically the back. Look, there it is. There, it's the back of the knee. Strange, but again, I'm not a model designer. What do I know? Now look at this toe. This is one of the toes, and there's the Pathfinder. Those are pretty much the same size. That's just crazy. Is that cast? Is it 2 heads? Oh, you got a choice of heads. Oh, that's nice. You get a choice of 2 identical heads. What? Why would you get 2 identical heads? Well, I mean, they're not exactly identical. But, I mean, from the side, they are identical. From the top, they're not quite identical. That one's got a wee notch cut out of the front. And from that side, they're practically identical. But that just seems like, yeah, we could have saved a few quid by not doing that. But, okay, I'm not going to complain, he said complainingly. See, I was sort of expecting for this to basically have, oops, bugger, like almost, well, I didn't really think about the legs, but I thought the torso would be like one big bit. You know, very solid big whack of resin. But no, legs again I thought would be maybe a few bits each, but they are far more impressive than I thought. So you definitely get your money's worth with this kit as far as resin kits go. Let's be honest here, the resin stuff is expensive. There is no denying that. That is part of the torso. No, that'll be the back. Yeah. That is an impressive. That's the thigh. He's a chunky boy, this lad, isn't he? Awesome. I'm just sort of picking pieces up and looking at them just to make sure there's nothing outstandingly bad. Which is the groin plate. Ah, that's his crotch. Lovely. Bet everybody wanted to know that. And what are these pieces? Part of the shoulder. Okay. And that is the big toe. The central toe. The other toe is the side toe. This is the front toe. This one here, front toe. And again, if I bring the little Pathfinder, you can see, oh, keep them in the light, you can see the size difference. Well, actually the size similarity. They're pretty much the same size. If you've made it this far, thanks very much for watching. There's another couple of videos there you can click on. You can click on the subscribe button if you want to. Like the video if you want to. Stick a comment down if you've anything to say. And in the meantime, happy wargaming. And I'll see you next time.